Today we are going to talk about 5 most common mistakes that candidates make when it comes to the IELTS Writing Task 2 and how it lowers the score. So number 1 is misinterpreting the question. Now strangely, this is not just common for the Writing Task 2, but it's also common for in other tasks. Now the first thing is to carefully read the prompt to understand the question. Reread the question so you not just understand it but also know what is expected of you when you start answering it. You need to highlight the keywords and try and rephrase the question in your own words to get a better understanding of it. Number 2 is poor essay structure. So perhaps often candidates are not corrected or not pointed out on this. Your essay has to have a clear intro, a body and a conclusion. Now one idea should be expanded in one paragraph and each paragraph should be around 3 to 4 sentences. That's it. Do not elongate it. Do not make it more hodgepodge. Clarity, brevity. When it's clear, concise, people are able to read it better and understand it better. Next is weak arguments. Now this is perhaps a flaw when it comes to thinking logically, because your points have to be well thought out in advance and then put on paper. So when you make a claim or you make a point forward, it has to be supported by either empirical evidence or anecdotal evidence or some kind of data. It could be even your own experience or an example, so that you can demonstrate to the examiner as they read your answer that there is a reason why you are making forward this claim or you are mentioning this point. It can't be just a baseless generalized claim. Next is lack of coherence and cohesion. Now there is a logical flow of ideas that has to show in the essay that you write. So when you start writing, when you go from one idea to the other, you need to use linking words and phrases to connect them smoothly. So it's not difficult to read. It should be an easy read when the examiner understands that you're going from point A to B to C in an effortless manner with ease. Lastly but not the least, the Achilles heel of almost every candidate that is struggling to get their ideal score is grammar and vocabulary. Now this is what you call are the meat and potatoes of English. Now your grammar and your vocabulary are very, very important. So you need to constantly build on your vocabulary by not just knowing the word and the meaning, but to be able to use it in context, to understand it. And grammar, not just simple grammar, but rather even complex sentence structures that you can understand and then use it. It enriches your language. It enhances your skill when it comes to using the English language. So these are 5 points that often lead to getting a low score when it comes to writing task 2 in the IELTS exam. Try and avoid them, improve your scores, and thank you so much for watching.